Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a great day. We're taking a quick look here again at Avax, double checking a couple of key factors here. We did break free from this descending channel, which is actually very nice. Obviously, how can you not when Bitcoin is ranking up all the way to about 69,000 out of nowhere? So again, Bitcoin broke through its descending pattern here, basically a bear flag pattern, and has since invalidated that bear flag. So great thing about this is a lot of liquidation has occurred. We should very well see the price action pull back a little bit. So a better value on Avax might be coming soon. But again, does that mean we want to just take a long and just forget about it and act like it goes to the moon? No, we want to look at a few key factors here. So again, just heads up, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Don't forget to comment, like, and follow. Greatly appreciate that. Make sure you check out our cryptocash.tech if you're curious about becoming a better trader. I have a trading academy, community, and signals group. We've been doing very, very well with that. Last 48 hours, pump the brakes though. Honestly, folks, when Bitcoin dumps like it did a couple days ago and now ramps right back up, we got our typical Bart Simpson pattern we joke about in the charts. Things get all nonsensical and it makes no sense to trade. A lot of times it's best just kind of wait for things to consolidate and to relax. Okay. Having said that, let's see if this coin is going to be taken off here. So first of all, we got to recognize there's very little liquidation below the price action. Everything's above. So $48.50, $49 or higher, we're going to see a lot more liquidation occurring. But in the most recent 7 days, more so just say last 3 days, we see a lot of shorts there hedged at about $49 is a round number. So 49 would be an ideal place for the liquidation to occur. Okay. Again, prior to that, I guess $55 is the next level, but we're not going to worry about that because that's a long ways away. So for right now here, if we just take a quick look at the daily and work our way down, we can recognize that Avax is not in like a prime place. Okay, so there's no other way to sugarcoat it. We're testing the 50-day SMA right now, trying to break back up above, under the 20. We can go ahead and draw this trend line here as well, just kind of pull it out a little further, and just kind of pay closer attention to it. Now, is it a guarantee it's going to come this low? No, I'm just kind of putting out some lines on the chart here so we can kind of see and pay attention later. Okay. Having said that, though, if we do take a look at the current situation here, it's not super awesome because we're below this channel here. We got this channel between $48 and $50. That is essentially a resistance channel. Should have been a support. At least it has been a support in the past. We saw 50 retested like multiple times, and then once it breaks through, it didn't look back. Okay. So again, keep in mind that's going to be a resistance channel for us. $48 to $50 is now the new. It's the new number. Okay. We just want to pay attention to that. So having said that, we look at a few of the key factors. We're under 50 on the RSI. That's typically bearish. Money flow index is increasing. That's normal and natural for the price to pivot like it has after such a large decrease. 4-hour time frame, we're still under 50 on the RSI. Money flow index is increasing. Stochastic overextended with MACD converging. So this is one of those situations where it's like a lot of false positives. In other words, we like to see a MACD convergence, but being under 50 on the RSI is not a great sign. That's more of a stronger potential resistance. So if you kind of look at it here, we are below resistance here, and it's one of those situations where we just kind of aware that that's there. So $48 is absolutely a strong resistance. Do you short into that resistance level just because? Probably not. But there's a lot of reasons why we haven't confirmed otherwise, right? So stochastic is maxed out here, and we've only been running for about 6 4-hour candles. So we're 20 hours of continuation into this 36-hour push. There's a great chance we should see the price action reject out there and continue lower. Again, I don't think it's just going to drop per se. A lot of it hinges on Bitcoin, but if Bitcoin comes back to 68, 67K, we will see Avax drop even lower. Now, we took some nice profits off Avax here recently for some short trades. One specifically we hit 4 out of 5 profit targets. We didn't hit our lower level at about, I think it was $40, but generally we took some nice profit here. But what I'm getting at is that, if you're considering another short, you want to probably keep it tight because I don't think we're just going to see $40, $30 in the immediate future. But we are overextended here leading into this push. And we previously, if you look at this here, the previous push got rejected pretty hard too. And both are hitting 9s on TD sequential. So I think I got my money on the price pulling back for Avax here. I wouldn't say it's going to be substantial, so don't think that you're just going to short to zero. But the truth is we got a lot of resistance ahead of us. But there is some slightly, again, this is one of those muddled situations where it's like it's not a definitive situation we want to short, because while we are below the upper lead on the cloud, and that's generally going to be working as a resistance level for us, again, $48 to $50 range, we can see the conversion lines above the baseline. Conversion lines above the baseline here, and lag expands free and clear. So those are 2 out of 3 bullish signs, at least on the hourly. So again, is this a perfect trade setup? No. It's like We want to go up and down at the same time. That's basically what it's telling us. And when you see those kind of things, you generally want to avoid it and not touch it, even with a 10-foot pole, because it's really just a low statistical probability of success. You will have success going down because Bitcoin is due for a correction, and if so, a tight target would be appropriate. A lot of times you'll see a bullish backtest come back off this descending trend line. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a pivot off this 0.618 fib level at about $46, which again, or sorry, correction, that's a 0.382 fib level. Very similar in a lot of ways, depending on the direction you're heading. But this area here is a solid support. So we still can increase, right? We just got to wait for the price to go sideways and to give us some confirming factors. And we're not there yet, okay? We still need a lot of room for improvement here, and I think Bitcoin's going to pull back. In turn, Avax should as well. So hopefully that makes sense and I described that correctly. And I hope you're not one of those persons that try to fast forward to the end to get to the answer, because there is no answer with these ones here. These are coins that are in this strange transition right now with Bitcoin just completely cranking up, getting everyone to buy into these late longs, and then the price pulls back, getting a lot of melted faces. So if you don't want to melt your face, figuratively, I don't recommend a long position right now. Most coins should pull back here in the immediate future, but I think we still have potential to continue higher. Avax does have that potential in the long run, but we just got to respect the fact that there's a large time frame, lower high thing going on. So until we can break soundly above $50, I'm not going to be bullish on Avax for a little while. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Thanks again for watching. Trade Avax on the world's best exchange. Link down below. $5,500 in benefit rewards to use my link to register. More important, no KYC or VPN for these guys. And if you're curious about our trading academy, community, and signals group, feel free to message me directly. My contact information is down below. I do look forward to working with you either way, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much. Take care.